Hi everyone, welcome to another live write-in. In case you guys are watching from the future and you have no idea who I am, my name is Misha Kerik. I am a South African writer of young adult and adult epic and urban fantasy, as well as some other random speculative fiction stuff whenever I feel like it. So I just want to say a special hello to my pronounceable name, who is here, and also to Jace. Welcome, guys, and thank you so much for joining. And I hope you guys had an awesome week. Mine was interesting. It's a bit of a departure from my usual kind of routine that I've kind of fallen into, but in a good way, because I actually managed to get some stuff done. Yay! So that's always good. But let me know how your week went, and also while you're at it, let me know what you guys are going to be working on tonight or today, depending on what time zone you're in. Are you going to be writing, editing, what genre, all that fun stuff? Just let me know in the chat, and I'll get going. And then Naked Firefly is also here. Hey, welcome. And how am I? I am okay. I was really, really tired this week because of the amount of work I've been putting in, just in general. But I got a nice long sleep in between Friday night and tonight to this morning, so I'm all good and ready to go. Yay! All right, so just waiting to hear back from you guys. But let me know also, Naked Firefly, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. So just a quick message in the chat will be appreciated. For me, I have a feeling that tonight might actually be a communications plan night for me, because it's something I've been putting off, working on my own communications plan, and I really need to get back to it because everything else pretty much is going to remain at a standstill until I have a plan to speak of with regards to how I'm going to get in touch with people and stay in touch with them and maintain my web presence on top of doing it for my job. So, because you would think that getting paid for it means that I'm really good at it and good about doing it. And yet at the same time, here I am, almost 18 months into the process of creating a plan. So, yeah, at some point I need to get it done, right? Right? Yeah. So that's basically me at the moment. And hi, Michael. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. And Michael says, hello, I had a good week. Went to the symphony on Thursday. I will be outlining something. Nice, nice, and nice. Very, very good. And Naked Firefly says, I'm good. Has been a long month. Hopefully February will be better. Yeah, it has. I've seen a meme going around on Facebook about January has been a long year, but I'm glad it's over. So I think it's something that we have in common with quite a few people. But yeah, so for me as well, it was crazy, like in so many ways. I don't even want to talk about a lot of it because it's been a bit intense, and I think there's this thing like oversharing. But yeah, it's been stressful and it's been long and it's been just like I'm glad it's over and gone and behind me. So, but hopefully now things go up and up and up. Yeah, I agree with Michael here. He says doctors make the worst patients, they say. Absolutely. It's like my father is a qualified electrician, and the one thing that we always had to hire someone in if we had a problem with the house was always an electrician, because by the time he was done with the day's work, he just didn't want to work on his own stuff. And I think it's kind of a common thing for everyone, where if it's something you do literally all day long, you don't want to work on it again when you're supposed to be resting. So yeah, but still, for me, it's still worthwhile. I'm reminding myself of the value of why it is that I want to plan in the first place, and hopefully from there it will be good. The one random thing, I can't remember if I mentioned it to you guys, but yeah, maybe I should just, like, in case this comes up and you guys happen to see that I am covered in delightful hand-sized bruises. And yeah, it's nothing to worry about. I'm doing jiu-jitsu, and because I have such a fair skin, it just means that someone has to grab me a little bit hard, and it marks. So I think that could be like my theme song is like, I bruise easily. So that's kind of my thing. But it's been fun, but it's also part of why I'm so tired by the weekend, because I have to I'm doing a total of 3 hours a week of jiu-jitsu at the moment. So going from almost no exercise because of the laryngitis, the pneumonia I had, to going to do jiu-jitsu, it's been a bit mad. So hopefully it gets better, but and it has been. I think I'm starting to feel like I'm not quite dying by the end of the Thursday night practice, but it's still, it's still a bit intense for me. So let's see what else has come in. Pronounceable says it was a long week and now I need to kill an old woman. I'm assuming that is a yes. I mean, I need to rewrite a bit. Good. And then Books with Kittens is here. Hello, welcome. Glad to see you back. Let me know how you're doing and what you are planning to do tonight for tonight's sprints. All the good stuff. So yeah. All right. So, gosh, I moved here because I find the light is a little bit better in here than in my room, where the light coming from this side just like completely washes everything out. So I moved to my office. Oh, speaking of office, if I randomly scream and run away, there's a massive spider in here somewhere, and I tried to kill it, but I have not been able to account for the corpse. So it's not a confirmed kill, so it might still come out and launch a revenge attack on me for all that I know. So if I randomly start screaming and running away, you guys know why, and I will be back if I survive the spider attack. But yeah, that's basically where I am with that at the moment. But yeah, what else is there to tell you guys? I suppose the best thing to start with is actually to just open the timer and then start counting down. All right, so I'm just as a random reminder, guys, if you've been here, you've all been here several times, but just as a kind reminder, if I stream alone like I am right now, it means that I often have to talk a huge amount of stuff before the comments actually come in from YouTube. So I do cycle back to all topics if you guys leave comments, even if I am speaking really fast. So I hope it's not too distracting or too crazy, but that's just how it works, because otherwise I just have to sit here and twiddle my thumbs while I'm waiting for responses, and I kind of feel like that's not quite comfortable either. So I'm trying to find a nice balance, but that's kind of the way it is for now. Yeah. I don't know what happened to my compatriots. That I used to have 3 ladies who joined me for these live writing sprints, and they've all... Actually, I'm lying. There was a 4th one as well. But they've all disappeared. But I think it's just like school and differences in time zone and stuff like that that's kind of making it really difficult for them to join me. But I haven't really even heard from them, so maybe I should check up now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. But anyway, so that's basically it for now, at least, unless I have any volunteers. I am doing this alone for the foreseeable future. But yeah, I do welcome volunteers, though, just as a random aside. All right, so I'm not seeing anything coming in from YouTube yet, so I'm going to start with our nice warm-up sprint, which is 5 minutes, and then I'll see you guys. I'm going to count down from 3. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Hello. Okay, welcome back. I hope you guys did well. Let me know how you did. I forgot where I saved my communications plan, so I'm still looking for it. So, true story. It's not me being a total spaz. It's actually I changed computers because the one I had when I started creating the communications plan wasn't working for me the way it was supposed to anymore because it couldn't run Adobe the way it was supposed to. So I bought a new computer and transferred the files, and now it's somehow not where I thought it would be. And I'm just hoping it's where it's supposed to be. Yeah. Anyway, fantastic. Good start. But yeah. So I hope you guys had a better run than I did. And I'm seeing. Oh, I almost forgot. Hi, Ava. Welcome. I hope you're doing well. Let me know how your week went. And well, actually, 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since we saw each other because I didn't sprint last Saturday. So let me know how you've been doing, and yeah, what you will be writing and or editing or what you will be doing for these sprints. Just all the good, interesting things I'm dying to know. So just let me know. Cool. And yeah. So hey, I have just and now kind of just let me just see. No, it's not there. Oh, thank heavens, I just found it. Okay. Ah, it's funnily enough, it is it's in a file called communications. That should have been a good hint, right? But yeah, I forgot I put it in there because usually I just put all my writing related stuff into my projects folder. So yeah. Anyway. Okay, let's see. Lots of messages came in. So Books with Kittens said I played some PS4 before I start writing. It's a good start. Good start. And Ava says I'm working on my fantasy work in progress, and I just started using For the Word, so I'm playing with that today too. Yeah, I should also. I actually want to look into that as well, but I haven't had a chance to yet, so maybe I should do that a little bit for one of these sprints. We'll see. Naked Firefly also says retwisting my daughter's hair, no writing it. Oh well. But yeah, hopefully you will get some writing in before the end of the night. That would be good. So yeah. All right. So the next sprint is going to be 10 minutes, and hopefully I will be more productive this time. And I'll let you guys know how that went. But I hope you guys do well as well. And then I'm going to count down now from 3, and then I'll see you guys in 10 minutes. So 3, 2, 1, and go. Time's up, guys. Let me know how you're doing. Goodness, it feels like I'm one of these, like, I'm yeah, just getting blown away now, so I'm going to have to move the fan at some stage. I didn't even realize how much my hair is being blown about until I saw it on camera. Sorry about that. So I hope you guys did well. I'm basically reading through what I wrote before so that I can pick up the train of thought where I left it off the previous time. So yeah, I think I can call that progress. But yeah, how did you guys do? Let me know in the chat. And also, if you want to share excerpts, please feel free to do so. And yeah, I guess I can share something of mine, which is going to be a bit weird because it's nonfiction. But I created a set of 10 values for my writing, mainly my writing and publishing activities. So yeah, I don't know if you guys would even find it interesting, but since it's what I've worked on and I'm asking for excerpts, I shuffle of the sort first. So yay! Okay, especially when it comes to my writing, there are a few basic principles according to which I function. 1. Be passionate. 2. Don't preach or moralize. 3. Write unique stories even though they feel timeless or familiar to readers. 4. The difference between cliche or not comes down not to the quality of the story writing, let's try that again. The difference between cliche or not comes down to the quality of the storytelling, not the selection of one trope over the other. 5. Never stop learning. 6. Be authentic. Writers might not be preachers or teachers, but we are mirror holders and curtain pullers. 7. The only way to please no one is by trying to please everyone. 8. Trust your readers. 9. Never publish what you are not willing to stand by. And 10. Do not come lightly to the story. So those are my values that I function as, or function according. My word! Why can I not English today? Those are the values that I use whenever I'm actually writing and publishing. So it's also the values that I would want to communicate to people when I get around to actually communicating. So yeah, fine. Okay. Books with Kittens says, I made some tea and opened my document. Awesome. Michael just says, I just found out that Mary Higgins Clark died recently. Yeah, I found out this morning. So, yeah. But I think she was, I want to say 97 or 91 or something, but she was older than 90 years old already. But still sad. And Naked Firefly says, getting ready to make dinner. Cool. Cool. Alright, so I'm not sure if anyone has any excerpts, but assuming that you do, please feel free to also post excerpts during the sprinting times, because I do actually scroll back afterwards to check if I missed anything before I actually continue on with the new comments. So yeah, I actually do check. So if you want to share something, even if I do jump straight into the next sprint, yeah, I won't leave you guys hanging if you want to share an excerpt. It's basically what I'm trying to say. And then Michael says 92 words. Ava wrote 486 words. Turns out I'm doing a short story of a character and not actually my work in progress. It happens. I've had that happen to me as well. And then Ava also said, and yes, I heard of Higgins' death just last night. Oh. Right, so I am going to start setting up the next sprint. It's going to be 15 minutes because we're building up to longer sprints, and then we go back down again. Right, so I'm going to count down, and I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. And for once, I actually counted down from 5 seconds. Time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I'm making my way through my communications plan. I'm doing a read over of my SWOT analysis, which, in case someone does not know, it stands for strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. So I'm just checking whether there are any changes that I need to make or anything I need to add or subtract or anything about like that. So just reading everything over, making sure it's still true and relevant and all those kinds of things. So yeah, that's basically where I'm at with all this. But yeah, I'm not going to really read anything out from this bit because it's embarrassing. But yeah, let me know how you guys did, and if you have an excerpt that you want to share, please do feel free to share and just copy paste a little section of what you wrote into the chat, and then I will read it out loud, hoping or trying very hard not to actually butcher your words, because that also happens sometimes. So sorry. Yeah. In the meantime, I'm just busy checking over. I'm actually checking if I have any new reviews at the moment, because it's something I haven't done in quite some time. But it's looking like I don't actually, or if I do, I've missed it. Ah well. Yeah, so just as a random question for you guys, how do you guys get more reviews? Do you actually still ask people to read for reviews, or do you just ask for reviews in the backs of your books? Or that's assuming you guys are published. If you are published, what do you guys do? Because I'm just really curious to see what you guys find works and all those things. So also let me know in the chat if you want to share. On my side, I think what I'm going to do is actually ask for a review in the back of my book when I've actually updated it, which should be sometime soon before I publish the third book. But yeah, I still need to finish the third book, so it's still a while off. But I don't want to really update the interior and exterior of my first two books unless I'm really almost ready to publish the third one, because I kind of want to update the covers and stuff so that it matches the third book. But until then, I kind of like these two covers that I have for the first two books in The War of Six Crowns, so for now they just stay the same, and until then it's no point to actually just include the review request before then. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Okay, lots of comments flowed in now. Pronounceable says 1 page of slow agony. Oh, I'm sorry. Books with Kittens. I'm a procrastinator today. I am making a playlist for my favorite character in my work in progress. Well, it could be helpful. I actually also make playlists, and what's useful about that is that when I do need to actually write, I find that I just need to play the songs from the playlist, and then my brain just kind of goes into that mode. So I find it helpful. It's a bit procrastinatory, but you know, in the long term, it might actually pay off. Ava also said, I got far fewer words, no monster timer this time, but I am enjoying my little short story. Also good. And then I'll share a little bit. I'll add a little note that this is a scene where one person is enslaved. Interesting. Looking forward to it. Let's just read. Give Ava time to share the second part, and then I can read Jace's comment, which is nothing to review yet, but my beta readers seem always a good thing. Right, so Ava says, this is now the excerpt. Hoy! The man's voice was loud and fast. He pulled back on the horse, bringing the large white beast to a stop. His boots made a thick, sticky sound as he dismounted. The cane slid into itself. became a baton, one Nalia had seen several times as it was swung at the backs of the knees of the slow, the backs of the insolent, and the flesh of anyone who did disobedience. Nice. Well, not nice, I mean. I'm not liking where this is going with the baton, but it's nice writing. So well done. So yeah. Thank you very much for sharing the excerpt, by the way. All right, so any more excerpts that want to come in are more than welcome. In the meantime, to keep this going, I am going to start getting ready for the next sprint, which will be 20 minutes. So there we go. All right, so I'm going to count down from 5, and then I'll see you guys in 20 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Alright guys, time's up. Let me know how you guys are doing. And we've had lots of talking, so let me just go back and run through some of the comments. Ava just said, I have to scamper off for a bit. I doubt I'll make it back before the stream is over, but I'll write with you on the replay. And love you, Misha. Thanks so much for the Saturday mornings. Oh, thanks, Ava, and love you too. And I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have an awesome weekend in case you do come watch this replay later. And then Novel Nana said, Hola, mamacitas. So welcome, Nana, and thank you very much for joining. I don't think you've joined before, so then an extra special welcome for being a newcomer. Thanks for stopping by. And yeah, and let's see, scrolling. Terry says, have a productive day. Thank you. I'm trying my best. I'm trying. I hope everyone else is having a productive day as well. And thanks for stopping by, Terry. And Novel Nana also said, thank you, Misha. I am here to support, laugh out loud. I hit the like button though. Much appreciated. And speaking of, if anyone hasn't yet, I would really appreciate if you do hit the like button so that we can appease those algorithm gods again, so that hopefully one day we find even more new people who want to join in and watch us, either watch us squirm and suffer as we write, or to join the suffering and write as well. We're positive. All right, so let's see. Books with Kittens says, I finished my playlist and wrote like 4 words. Good. Both things. Well done. Yeah, okay, so the others are all talking to other people. If anyone wants to share excerpts, please do feel. Let's try that again. If anyone wants to share excerpts, please do so. Please feel free. I am always looking forward to seeing what you guys were working on. All right, but in the meantime, I'm just going to push on into our next sprint, which is a 25-minute sprint. And then, yeah. So if you guys want to share the excerpts, please don't see me starting a sprint as a reason not to post, because I want to read the things, all the things. But yeah, it's just so that we keep going. So I'm going to get started by counting down, and I'll see you guys in 25 minutes. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. And yeah, if you want to share excerpts, please do share. And let me go back. Oh, goodness. I didn't even realize how far I've been drifting south on my screen. Right, so let me see. Before we went into the next sprint, but right after I started the timer, Naked Firefly said, I have planned out for the next month. For this, she says. I mean, for this month. It is actually, I also just literally, when you said next month, it actually made perfect sense to me. Because I'm still stuck in January. I hate to admit it, but yeah, it's true. Yeah. But anyway, so I'm glad you done the plan. I should also be doing that at some stage. But that's a problem for Monday for me. That's a Monday thing. Let's see. Lots of chatting about food. Are you guys hungry? I'm actually hungry as hell at the moment. But I will keep strong for now until I've finished sprinting, I think. Let's see. Novel Nana says, I'm working on outlining the next book in my series, trying to address things I did not expand on enough in the first book. Nice. That's a good idea. Yep, more food talk. So now we're just waiting to hear how you guys have done this time. I think, let me see, I actually managed to do the great sum total of 125 words. I am crawling along. But yeah, it's kind of a difficult subject for me to work on at the moment. So I'm not sure if I actually want to keep going. I actually might end up doing something completely different and give up on this for now. Not permanently, but just like give myself time to actually think about it. Because, yeah, I don't really want to go into too much detail, but a lot of the stuff that I have to now talk about in communications is not really related to communications, if I can put it that way. You know, for projects that I work on, for the freelance work I do, I need to communicate things about things that they're actually doing, and it keeps feeling to me like I'm not actually getting anywhere with my production stuff. And that's really frustrating to me. But the problem with that is that maybe I should actually maybe I should sort that shit out. There we go. Say it slowly and it will not actually just trip over my tongue all the time. So if I can sort it out, then I actually have something I can communicate. But it's kind of a chicken and egg situation, because if I actually get my stuff done, then I needed to have the communications in place already before I finished the project. So it's kind of like, it's really frustrating for me to work on right now, because it's kind of this whole thing about, I'm trying to do this and I'm trying to provide content about something that I don't really have anything to say about right now, because I'm not really actively working on my own stuff as much as I would want to. I am working on it, but mainly on Saturdays, which sucks because I want to be working every day. It's just not always possible, and it's very frustrating. So I am trying to kind of just figure out where I want to go with that, and probably not the best idea to keep venting about this, so I'm just going to What If Anime, which is also, I believe, a new person. So hello, new person, welcome to the writing stream. We write pretty much anything. I'm personally writing speculative fiction, short stories, and novels. But we have a bit of everything: mysteries, romances, the whole gamut. We run the whole thing, and we're not against any other kind of writers joining us as well, like screenwriters, anime writers, etc. If you're asking if you would be welcome, you would indeed be welcome. So how this works, in case you're wondering, is I set a timer, and then we basically race against time to get as much writing done in anything from 5 to 25 minutes, and see how far we get. So that's basically what we're doing. I hope you are going to stick around and give it a try. let us know how it went. So, or if you are just here for the writing or to watch us write and squirm, then you are also welcome to do that as well. So, no pressure. We're not going to force you to become a writer if you are not. I should say that as well. But the truth is, most writers are like, come to the dark side. Yeah, so that's us. We have cookies. In the meantime, why is this taking so long? I'm sorry, the chat is just like not bringing me any updates. And this is very sad to me because I don't want to talk nonsense the whole time in order to keep the air from being silent, but at the same time, I'm really running out of things to say. So, But, oh, by the way, if you guys have been writing, also please don't forget to share excerpts if you want to. Again, if you want to, I don't insist on this. Yeah. I love them. Just copy paste small snippets of your writing into the chat and I will read it live. And hopefully I don't butcher your names, especially if you're writing fantasy or anything set in a non-English country. Because sadly, while I speak 4 languages, I'm not always so perfectly good at certain types of names, which is not something to be proud of, but the only way for me to learn is to make the mistake and be corrected. So, cool. All right, so while I am waiting for feedback from you guys, I am going to start rolling us back. So we're going to start with our warm down sprint, which is 20 minutes. And we're going to keep going backwards until either I run out of steam or we reach 5 minutes. So we'll see what happens first. It could be me running out of steam because I'm really hungry. So that happens. But yeah. Oh gosh. And suddenly there were like 20 messages coming in. Where am I? So much. Okay. 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 Novel Nana saying again, don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you. Jay says, YouTube won't let me hit it a second time. The nerve. I agree. It should be unlimited. I should be allowed to have 1,000 likes because everybody's just pressing it repeatedly. That would be awesome. Oh, well. And then Novel Nana says, stupid YouTube. Yeah. And then Novel Nana also says, trying to plan a birthday / Super Bowl party for my hubby. Oh, that sounds fun. I hope you guys have an awesome birthday. That sounds amazing. So I hope it goes well. My yeah, we're not actually really big on birthdays because most of us in my family have birthdays around Christmas. So the frustrating thing is most people that I know, given the fact that I live in a southern hemisphere country, which means that our summer vacation is over Christmas, most of the people that I know actually end up not being here. So I usually spend Christmas off from work most of the time, unless, the whole working for yourself thing kicks in. But other than that, it's not very social, which is sad. Anyway, well. All right, so next up, let's see. Okay, so if you guys still want to let me know how you guys have been doing, just do so, even though I'm about to start the next sprint, because as I mentioned before, I do scroll back. So, okay, 20 minutes, and I'll see you guys and after. Oh, good grief. My brain is turning into sludge. Fantastic. All right, so let's try that again. So I will see you guys in 20 minutes. I'm going to start the countdown now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Okay, guys, time's up. Let me know how you guys did. Let's see. I see a few messages have also come in, so let me just scroll back to make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so pronounceable shared 2 pages, and I am exactly where I was 2 weeks ago, just with a better story. Always good as long as you're improving. And then just me saying that if you guys see me talking while muted, it's actually me practicing my languages. So, and I actually managed to get something right, which I have not managed yet. And I feel like if I was going to try and repeat it now, I would not get it right again. So, yeah, that's a thing. It's the fun part about learning a new language, is trying to say it the right way. Oh gosh, my hair is a mess. Alright, so I think this is going to be my last sprint because I'm seeing you guys are tapering off, so I'm not sure. I don't think I want to go on too much longer now, but I didn't want to just end off on a very short note either, so I'm going to do one more sprint. And then I'll see you guys and say goodbye properly. But in the meantime, I'm just going to give you guys a few seconds to see if there's any messages coming through. And then to see what's going on, because at the moment I am noticing that there is quite a significant lag between me talking and you guys giving feedback in chat. So, or not giving feedback in chat, but the chat's actually pulling through to StreamYard, which is what I'm using to stream as it is. I just need to. I don't know why I always struggle to point there. See? I always struggle to point in a direction when I'm looking at myself on screen. It's terrible. It's my supervillain weakness, I suppose, is I cannot point while looking at my reflection. And it's weird because I can actually reverse using a mirror. But for some reason, me being specific about where I'm pointing is just not just one bridge too far. Ah, yes. I'm not being weird at all. But yeah, so okay, I am not seeing anything coming in, so I am going to just activate the next sprint, and then I'll see you guys in 15 minutes. If you do leave me any comments, I will come back and check it out. So 15-minute sprint is going to start now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. Time's up, guys. Let me know how you did. I see Nana just left a message. Well, thank you for the sprints, Misha. I sure appreciate you. We'll hopefully catch you another time. Happy writing to all and have a great day. Thanks for joining, Nana, and I hope you stuck around long enough to actually hear me say this. I really appreciate you showing up, and I hope to see you again real soon. All right, guys. So, as I mentioned before, I am probably just going to call this a night now and say goodnight. I'm hungry, so I have to go figure out what to go eat now. And yeah, but in the meantime, I'm just waiting to see if anyone else wants to leave me a message. But yeah, it's really not convenient to have the chat being so delayed in comparison to what you guys are saying out there. Let me just see if I can actually see anything on the channel itself. Na, 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 na. Na, na, na. Yeah, so okay, so basically just Naked Firefly, who said thank you for hosting. Also, always, guys, I appreciate the regulars just as much as I appreciate all the new kids. I want to say thank you so much, guys, for showing up as well and for repeatedly coming by and saying hi. I always appreciate it. And so thank you for Naked Firefly and also to Pronounceable. I really appreciate you guys, and I hope you have a wonderful week and that it will be super productive and just awesome. And then I'll see you guys again next week, Saturday, 5 p.m. South African time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So yeah. All right. Thank you guys again. Bye.